It's the good part of your Friday. It's wine tastings. Well, it's a good part of our Friday. Anyway, wine tastings in the Kiwi studio.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
And, of course, Mr. Jason Bryant.
Good morning, Wammo.
Who brings in a bottle and we talk about what's contained within, plus other stuff as well. First of all, actually, let's talk about Pinot Smackdown, because I've seen
I'm glad that you brought that up.
What is the Pinot Smackdown?
This section...
Do you get really drunk on Pinot and then go find people to fight?
No. It's not kind of like WWF. World Wine Fight. And this is kind of Wammo and I do this segment kind of like spontaneously. There's nothing prepped or anything like that.
No,
so
I didn't even say that we were going to talk about Pinot Smackdown before the
fluid, and spontaneous, just the way radio should be.
I got the vibe. I knew you wanted to talk about it.
I did, and I bought in a Pinot today.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's Smackdown is it's a worldwide social media event across all platforms.
Yeah.
And you type in wherever you leave your comments, your posts.
Could be Facebook,
Twitter. Could be Facebook, Twitter. Could be anything.
I'm not sure LinkedIn would be very good. Yeah. Hello, prospective employer. I'm drinking today.
This is true.
Well, no, I do it.
Well, you're a wine guy, though.
Yeah, you put it in Buzz and watch the tumbleweeds.
I put it in Google Plus, which is still really active for me.
Yeah.
And despite the negativity surrounding it, I still think it's going to be sticky.
Where's Bebo at these days, by the way? Is it Bebo is big with the kids.
I heard an echo there.
On the way,
Bebo. Hello.
That's how many people are in it.
Turns out it's spurted its own language with using letters as numbers and other such things.
Oh, really?
And then I think it died out.
Yeah, good. Thank goodness for that. So, and then you kind of monitor the audience and the kind of traction, the sentiment.
Who's monitoring?
The people who've started it.
Okay. People that want to sell wine.
It wasn't me this time, because usually I'm involved.
Yeah.
I was just asked. I was just asked by someone in Australia and America to see if I could get some movement and generate some interest in New Zealand this time, rather than be a full kind of participant.
Right.
And so, which I did. And when we did Chardonnay Day, we reached 12 million people and got them actively engaged in Chardonnay Day.
So what do? They open up
drink
a bottle
Chardonnay
and think about it, and then
and then they tweet about it, or whether they post it on Facebook, whether they put it on LinkedIn, whether they put it on Tumblr, or whatever they do. That they post some comment or post somewhere.
And so you put the hashtag.
You put the hashtag today/yesterday, because it's still going and active in the States.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And it's hashtag Pinot Smackdown, and then hashtag NZ for New Zealand or AU for Australia, and so that people can see which was the largest kind of audience, who was the most actively engaged, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And yesterday, New Zealand rocked.
Really?
It's the first time.
I think we should carry it on today as well.
Yeah, we are. This
definitely carry it on today, and then we can have the little tagline: New Zealand Pinot Smackdown twice as long as America. You know?
Exactly. But they could have started, but they want to start on their own day, right? Yeah. On the day, the 18th.
Yeah.
As well as we can go across 2 time zones and go. Yeah, we can have yours as well.
So who benefits at the end of the day from this Pinot Smackdown?
Well, it's brand awareness, like especially for New Zealand wineries. It's really brand awareness, right? Because we make fantastic Pinot, and other great producing Pinot countries. It's the consumer benefits, because they get to find out what Pinots are good.
Yep, good. Well, I'm glad, because I'm a Pinot fan.
A Pinophile.
Yes, a Pinophile. I don't know if that's
just taking a term for the worst there.
So,
I don't know about that, eh?
A Pinophile, that is. So this is the Marlborough 2009 Pinot Noir from Lake Chalice.
You know, that was no disrespect, but Sir Paul Reeves' funeral was yesterday, right? And one of the main quotes that came out of it, I think it was one of the Anglican ministers. They called him a hope peddler, and it's just, and I think the sentiment is really nice. Absolutely, I mean, you wouldn't want to be anything else. I mean, I think that's a marvellous thing, but just the word peddler, I just don't like the word peddler.
Drugs,
peddler.
It's such an old-fashioned term, but it now has other sort of connotations.
Yeah, but I'm a Francophile as well, right?
A what?
Francophile.
What's that?
Love French things, right?
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah.
Here's me thinking that, you looked up, numbers of francs in the phone book, rang them up, hello. What are you doing today?
Yeah.
Or love French money.
Say your name.
And it's so file is something you adore something. So Pinophile is someone who adores Pinot, right? So it's not disrespectful, although it is slightly edgy, like the telecom thing, you know.
Yeah, and that didn't work either.
That didn't work either. No. And hopefully this is working better on radio. So this is a continuation. So we're in the American time zone of Pinot Smackdown NZ.
Good. This is
and Lake Chalice. And so this worthy cause.
This is for the good old US of A.
So there are really three key people that are involved in this. It's kind of like Rick Backus, who drives it, but he was also involved in like Cabernet and Chardonnay. Trish Barry, who's Mastermind TB on Twitter, and the Quaff Boys, who are an Australian couple of guys, Justin Dry, who kind of reside in South Australia. And
I saw Juliet Nudorf giving it a go.
Yeah. Greystone, Misha, all of the Pinot people, Tafari Ra, other ones there as well. Pegasus Bay, and there's been a lot of people getting involved, consumers as well.
There's a lot of heavy breathing going on from Sam's.
I was trying to be away from the microphone. I'm just trying to breathe.
He's good, yeah.
Well,
a bit of a cold, and I'm trying to sniff.
Pinophile, heavy breathing. Yeah, Jesus, all going on in the studio this morning.
All right. It is a really wonderful nose. I'm really enjoying that.
One of the things I like about the nose, it's not one-dimensional, right? And so you've got, for me, I've got a kind of bit of sandalwood and plus a bit of kind of bright summer fruit.
What's it spring-like?
Well, you were talking about spring earlier, right?
Yeah. So sandalwood's that smoky flavour that I'm getting.
Yeah, you get a bit of smoky kind of, there's a hint of oak there. It's not dominating, but you get also the other primary kind of red fruits, summer fruit.
Just a reminder, everyone, this is the Lake Chalice.
Yes, there. Bottle looks much better than my face. So
2009 Marlborough,
and it's about the New Zealand falcon and stuff like this. And
very fancy label.
They're 21 years old, so not a youngster anymore. So they've got the keys to the door. Or was that 18? 21 in my house.
They can drink.
They can drink in every state of America.
That's right.
Yeah. So I'd get that almost a burnt kind of character as well, not burnt summer fruit. Like if you got a,
I'm well ahead of you right now.
Yeah, I know you've tasted.
I'm into the plums.
I get plum. I get a kind of nice, dry, kind of mineral character finishing there. So it's not. I don't get that sweetness, other than the fruit sweetness.
Yeah,
I get the plum, the raspberry, the cherry. I get a bit of the oak that's just coming through now, and
oak at the end. Yeah.
I get that.
Tongue feels like sandpaper. It's very dry.
It's very dry. It's got some quite nice but recognisable tannin there.
I'd drink it again.
There we go. Price point under $20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Marlborough always struggles, right? It's seen as the poor cousin of Whitebread, Marlborough, and Central Otago, and
the poor cuzzies.
It's the poor cuzzy, isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
That's a really bad accent.
Poor Pinot.
That's atrocious.
Yeah.
I'm going to give up doing accents.
That was there was nowhere near Billy T.
Negative. That was a 50-point attempt at an accent.
We're all over the place this morning.
So
welcome to Friday.
So this is, I think, value for money. I think it's great. You know, I quite like the wine. It's really easy to drink and go with food. You kind of have your lamb. You maybe even get on a bit of steak or something like that. A bit more kind of spring-like food, especially spring lamb. Be perfect.
Good-o. All right. Well, how many points?
How many points? I'm going 87.
87 points.
Yeah.
Nice. They're for the Lake Chalice.
Smackdown.
Pinot Smackdown. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Up the old wazoo.
Exactly.
Twitter.com/Jason_Bryant.
And Wammo_Pinophile.